This is the iPad Pro 9.7 with the Apple Pencil. I'm going to show you one of my lecture notes and we're going to go over some ideas for using the Apple Pencil for class. I wrote this in the writing app Notability. This is for my pharmaceutical chemistry class, and as you can see the text is pretty small, so I'm going to show you a screenshot to give you a better look. Now in this demonstration you can see that I can write smaller and smaller, but the trade-off is I have to write more and more slowly. During lectures I need to write faster, so what I actually do is zoom in and out by pinching. This is faster than using the zoom tool because I have full control over where I'm writing and how large I want to write. Because the Apple Pencil has no lag issues, I can write quickly, position myself somewhere else on the page, and write again. You can also see a mix of blue and orange ink. The blue was the first lecture on these diagrams. During the second lecture, he revisited these diagrams, so I wrote in orange because I wanted to see what was being repeated and thus what I should focus on. I can also switch colors quickly without worrying about any sort of lag. And I keep mentioning lag, but before getting the iPad Pro 9.7, I used the iPad 3rd generation from 2012, which worked great. I loved using my old iPad and I took notes on it for 4 years, but I never realized how slow it was until I upgraded. So the responsiveness of the pen when it comes to writing has been a huge difference in my note-taking experience. The rest of this note looks pretty normal. I like using the blue ink because it really helps my handwritten notes pop out. A lot of people make the point that the Apple Pencil is pretty expensive for something that won't write as well as a pencil. And while that's true, the Apple Pencil isn't like a normal paper and pencil. Taking notes on your iPad has a lot of different benefits. You can freely switch between colors, highlighters, undo your mistakes, cut and drag what you've written to make some room, and keep all of your notes on one device. Plus, the addition of split screening has made note-taking or studying a lot more interesting. On the left, I've opened a PDF file of my lecture notes, and using the split screen feature, I can open a second writing app to use as scrap paper. When I was studying for my finals, as I studied my notes, I opened Notability on the side and wrote whatever I thought I needed to remember. It's a quick way to create your own outline of important stuff to remember while you're studying your notes. Writing an outline like this doesn't work so well when using a regular stylus because the zoom box is so small with the split screens. And looking here, I've listed what I thought I needed to memorize from this table about SIP 2D6. I can use this outline to quiz myself by erasing certain areas and trying to fill them in. Studying like this helped me to avoid skipping past potentially important details. Plus, I can test myself by scrolling to the bottom and attempting to rewrite what I just studied. This doesn't make for a very pretty outline, but it's about rewriting and organizing the information in a way that helps you memorize it. If I open the outline on its own, you can see that the writing is really large. It's almost uncomfortable to read off of. While the outline isn't neat, and it probably wouldn't make sense to other people trying to study off of it, since I wrote it, it's full of keywords and handy lists that will refresh my memory on exam day. Another way to take advantage of split screening while you're taking notes is to use GoodNotes to cut out parts of your notes. You can select the area of the note you want using the clipping tool and then copy it to your clipboard. Then go back to your writing app and paste it in. The image can be resized and moved while keeping it perfectly clear. Then you can reorganize your notes how you like it and make annotations, or notes. Finally, one more tip for split screening. You can open PowerPoint on the left and any writing app on the right. You can see that the slides are on the bottom in these small images. I can see my notes by tapping on the speaker notes, and by double tapping on these thumbnails you can select the option to copy them and then instantly paste them into your writing app. Just like before, we can resize them, move them, shrink them, and they'll maintain their clarity. You can zoom in to see even the smallest of text. Thanks to split screening, you can very easily and very quickly copy and paste whichever slides you want. This way, you can create your very own outline. Then using your Apple Pencil, you can write here on the side, highlight, make notes, whatever you need. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please leave them below and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching.